There's something different about training at night. The world slows down, the weights fade, and all that's left is you and the work. You can feel it in the air, that mix of fatigue and focus. The body's tired, but the mind awake. That's where clarity lives. People think training your back is about muscles, but it's really about alignment. Alignment with your purpose, alignment with your discipline, alignment with yourself. Every pull tonight is a reminder that control beats chaos, that direction beats speed, and that consistency outlasts competition. I always start with the ground up, not with ego, with awareness. Weighted leg raises, back extensions, lightweight full control. This is the part most people ignore because it's not loud enough to post about. But this is where the foundation gets built. Every rep here protects the future version of you. Because strength without structure is just pain waiting to happen. So I take my time. I let the breathe guide the rep. The pace stays patient because the body that lasts is the one trained with intention. You ever notice how comparison sneaks in when you're tired? You finish your set, you grab your phone, and before you know it, you're scrolling through somebody else's journey. And now your progress doesn't feel like progress anymore. You know, that's the trap. Because the moment you start competing with others, you disconnect from what your own path is trying to teach you. The narrow road doesn't give you applause. It gives you accountability. It reminds you this is your lane, your pace, your mission. Every pull tonight is deliberate. Pull-ups, stretch to the lats. Drive through your elbows, feel the tension. Your mid-rows, I want you to focus on your shoulders down, your chest high as you squeeze. Our bent over rows, don't chase the weight, chase the contraction. The T-bar rows, I want you to grind. This is where the mind meets the muscle, where every rep whispers, stay locked in. The back builds from tension, and life builds from resistance. I used to think the goal was to be better than everybody else. Now I know the goal is to be recognizable to who I used to be. You can't master your craft if you're busy watching someone else's highlight reel. The narrow road feels lonely until you realize it was never supposed to be crowded. It's for the ones who can stand in silence long enough to build something real when no one is looking. This is where fatigue sets in. The back's burning, the grip's fading, the voice in your head says that's enough. But that's when the real set starts. That's when focus takes over. Every rep becomes a reminder that consistency doesn't need applause. It just needs purpose. Now we sculpt. Pull downs for shape, face pulls for balance, curls for control, core to anchor it all. Every movement slows down, each rep intentional, each breath earned. Because discipline isn't what you do when it's easy, it's what you still do when no one's watching. The gym taught me that life is resistance training. The weight doesn't change you, you do. Every rep, every setback, and every lesson, it's all compounds quietly. You can't fake connection. You either show up with purpose or you just show up. And the narrow road will always expose the difference. Because when it's dark and the music's low and no one's around you to clap for you, that's when character's built. Because the goal was never to escape the noise. It was to learn how to stay centered inside it. Focus isn't a skill, it's a choice. And every day you decide if you're feeding distractions or building the direction. So if you're watching this and you've been feeling pulled in every direction, stop chasing the crowd. Stop competing with the ghosts. Start listening to the quiet. That's where your next level is waiting. Not in the noise, not in the light, but in the moments where it's just you and the weight. Because the weight doesn't just build your back, it builds your belief. All right, my dogs. Like always, make the change, be the change, maximize your life through fitness. Be who you desire.